felt good.
Yeah, that looked good. It left and I was like, oh!
It hit hard. The back end was going around. I was like,
well, the scramble worked.
Jumbo, humor rolls up on the boy. We got to go out in the road, be smoke on the road, boy. You got a fire and popping a light. Bye. It's gonna be hopping and popping, boy. Be smoke on in the road, boy.
Them big me Larry Hoover's on that damn Lamborghini, boy.
Turned all that heat and eating and hopping and popping, scooting and spinning.
Feel like a new car though, or what?
It does. It feels good. I mean, it's definitely left the line for the first time in its life successfully. No burnout. No burnout.
Yeah, it was good. I got a good video. A lot of booze. Did you hear it?
That's what it sounded like.
Whenever it went to shift high gear, it didn't shift. It didn't shift on the Noid, and then I slapped it up, and there was nothing there.
Yeah, I was saying it sounded like it didn't shift.
Huh. Maybe it needs more fluid. Or maybe your shifter's out of adjustment.
Kind of a mobile machine shop nowadays. Bumper had a great idea of putting this, instead of welding on this, we made this, he brought me this dash 3 or 4 little cap deal, and we just machined it on our machine in there, so it is now a machine fit cap spacer.
And why do we need that cap
because
spacer?
we have to lengthen this shaft 1/8 of an inch approximately to apply more pressure on this band that we think we somehow smoked. So we're trying to get it back together before the driver's meeting, so I'm getting ready to slap it back together now, so that way we can figure out whether this fixes it or not. slash extender, and nothing. The trans brake still didn't work, but we couldn't hear the solenoid, which I knew me and you checked before we pulled it apart. We could hear it, and we verified the solenoid wasn't the issue. So we pulled the drain fluid again, pulled the pan back off, found a broken wire, which I think for me letting the solenoid dangle broke the spade terminal. So Zachary fixed it, and now we just got everything put back together and put the fluid back in it again for the second time to see if it fixed it.
So we went to bed at like 4 a.m. after testing and working on this thing. Since we got here after our 12-hour drive, Nick did some things. It's went better than it ever has in the first 200 feet. We realized we didn't have high gear, so we've been trying to diagnose it all day. We've adjusted the shifter linkage. We've looked at every kind of setting that we can just to avoid what we're doing now, which is pulling the pan, checking the valve body for debris from whenever it messed up the pump previously. If that's not the case, then we're gonna have to change the pump. But we got like 20 hours before the race. Tomorrow, small tire, they're doing first round street car tonight and big tire, so we're gonna work on this thing until it's big tire, like I said, big tire. We're gonna work on it until we get it. I mean, the team ain't got no quit in it, so as soon as this fluid's out of here, we're gonna get this paint off and find a solution. From Muncie, we had some issues with the converter. It wasn't pushed all the way in the pump. Whenever we put it back in at the shop back home, just by pulling the drain plug, it really looks like there is a lot of debris still inside of it. So this might be good. This might mean that we can just pull the pan and clean the passageways, and we might not have to pull the trans. So let's get this sucker out.
Already packed up. 27 hours later. Trans is back in. We found the boost plunger.
That's the regulator, pressure regulator.
Pressure regulator, yeah, in the valve body. Seemed to be sticking a little bit, so we gave her a little sanding. Looked like something might have been flipped backwards from previous time. We're really praying for line pressure right here, so with no further ado, let's hit the button. just received really good news. All right, so everybody's tired of laying on the ground. We've been on the ground for hours. I found some guys down there. They got a beautiful car. They got a big stacker. They got the 4-post lift. They agreed to let us use the rack. Told them it would take about an hour. Get the trans out. So we still don't have line pressure. We bought this pump earlier for 30 bucks. It does work with the input shaft. That's what's going on now. So the input shaft that's in the pump currently isn't compatible with that pump. So we're gonna put this pump in it to make it compatible, to make everything work. Get some line pressure. So we got like an hour. We're gathering tools. Alan's got the Ranger. We're about to load everything up, take this unit down there. Super grateful for this. I can't wait to meet these guys more, and we will be back in a little bit. Sure ain't from lack of effort. It sure ain't from lack of effort. We're still gonna watch a badass day of racing tomorrow. You know, still got some skin in the game. We just hoping to have this one. Let's go back up there and regroup. Yeah, thank you guys so much.